It's an exciting day to be a networking nerd because I'm going to give you an entire tour of my network in 2026, and Ubiquiti have just released this. Let's go take a look. It's a beast. No, really. It's a beast. And I'm honestly slightly nervous about checking this thing out because not only is it a generational leap for Unify consoles, it's also completely overkill for my house. So here it looks like Ubiquiti have taken the Dream Machine Pro, fed it pure caffeine, given it 25 gigabit ports, and told it to stop being sensible. This is the new Dream Machine Beast from Ubiquiti. But the question is, who's this actually for? Or is it just an expensive flex for network nerds? Well, to answer that question, we need to take a tour of my current networking setup because these Unify consoles are, let's face it, way more than just a router. You could call them more of a hosting platform. With the growing popularity of Unify Protect and Access, my Unify console gives me an app for my gates and a full-on security system. I've got cameras all over, 2 at the gates, a PTZ up on the roof, on the side of the house and the shed, inside the garage and the studio. They're all mainly 4K and have AI built in to notify you of basically anything: motion, lines crossed, certain people with Face ID, or even describing an object with the AI key. Unify Protect is genuinely magic and worthy of its own video, which we actually released last year, so I'll put the video in the show notes. With that being said, you can't call these things just a router anymore, and that will be really important when we come to install the UDM Beast a little bit later. But let's zoom out and take a look at the rest of the setup. And to be honest, already this is my idea of an end game network. At the top, you've got the patch panel with some extra fiber runs and data points all back to this one location, all hardwired to the HD24 PoE switch. Now those RJ45 cables go to some access points, one up here and one here. These are the U7 Pros with 6 GHz and the speeds are just fantastic. They're not even the highest end access points that Ubiquiti make. And the patch panel also connects to other network switches, like this Enterprise on the top floor. And all the TV points around the house that are hardwired, not to forget the copious amounts of 4K cameras that I've got. The fiber lines take care of the longer runs, like down to the gate and over to the studio, where we have this really cool mini rack which takes the fiber from the house and serves all of the Ethernet points in here. Think TVs, access points and cameras again. And to finish off the tour, the E7 up there, Ubiquiti's flagship access point, which I use alongside Ubiquiti's AirWire to get a solid 6 GHz MLO connection over here to my desk where my MacBook sits. This lets me push around 2 gigabits per second wirelessly to my MacBook. Now, last but not least, 2 access points outside, one for the garden and one on the driveway. But sometimes it's just not possible to have every single device in your house hardwired back to a central location like I have here. And that is another thing to take note with this UDM Beast. It's going to be a massive help. Let's get it installed. And now we can finally talk about where the Beast becomes more than just a massive spec upgrade. Because even in my home setup, as we've seen, I'm not just running Unify Network here. It's Protect and Access with a load of 4K cameras, multiple switches, access points, smart home devices, servers. And on top of that, I've got IPS and IDS enabled. Now, this is massive, because this is the protection system that's built inside of Unify Network that literally scans and blocks every single packet if it thinks it's nefarious. Now this takes a lot of CPU power to complete, and I have noticed with my older Dream Machine Pro Max, while Protect is dealing with multiple 4K AI detections, Access is opening my gates, and I'm doing something heavy like a big download or a speed test, the Pro Max comes a little bit too close to 100% usage for comfort here. Now that doesn't mean that the Pro Max is bad, in fact far from it. But it's definitely true that the beast is overkill for most people at £1,500. But in this setup, I'm starting to get close to the ceiling, and that's the important bit. This isn't me installing the beast because it's brand new and shiny, although obviously that didn't hurt. It's because my network has grown to a point where my gateway is starting to need a little upgrade. From network to cameras and gates, my UniFi console is running my entire house. So having a little more headroom is starting to make more sense. And now that is what the beast is giving me. With the exact same setup now running a stress test, I'm barely seeing over 25% CPU usage. And that's the main thing. It's not just more ports or bigger numbers. It's breathing room, more headroom for more cameras down the line, more breathing room for IPS and IDS as the network grows. More headroom for 10 gig or even 25 gig, which I already have a lot of deployed in this house with multiple fiber runs. And obviously more headroom for the stupid testing that I do for these videos, because apparently breaking your own internet counts as content these days. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed. My name's been Alex, this has been TechFlow, and we need to thank today's video sponsor, Squarespace. They're the all-in-one platform for building a professional website, whether you've never touched one before or you like injecting your own code. And if you've ever started a blank page thinking, where the hell do I start? Squarespace has this thing called Blueprint AI that can help you generate a site layout based on what you're making. You can even fine-tune everything with the Fluid engine, which is basically drag and drop editing for websites. It feels futuristic, modern, clean, and it's easy to get looking premium. So if you know someone that needs a website, head to Squarespace and grab yourself a free trial. And when you're ready to purchase, you can save yourself 10% by using code TechFlow, or go to squarespace.com/TechFlow. Huge shout out to Squarespace for helping with this video.